upload a thumbnail later. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We are here on our marketing tips live show this week, and we're very excited. I'm Natalie DeSouza Ferreira, senior social media specialist here at Infusionsoft,
And I'm Jennifer Leslie. I'm a content creator at Infusionsoft.
and we are here to talk to you about customer complaints, how to avoid those, and basically just how to battle, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, we're coming straight to you from the blog, and the blog's name is
Uh,
How to Respond to Customer Complaints.
yeah. So it's 6 common customer service mistakes to avoid customer complaints.
Yes. So, we all know you work very, very hard, and you want to make sure that you give the best service to, and you have the best people, best employees, to make sure that you're making people's days better, right? They're coming to your store or they're shopping, expecting a good experience. So here we have 6 tips for you. And if you think anybody in your network will love this or appreciate this blog, please go ahead and share the link and share the wealth. So number 1, over automation. So you have all this, right? All these things to do, and that's why you have Infusionsoft to send emails for you. But don't forget, your customers want to feel special. So instead of always sending, scheduled big, massive emails, you could also every so often make something personalized, right? So make custom lists, make segmented lists, and make something just like that will make people feel special, and that it's not just like another huge email.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want some tips on how to maybe improve the personalization of your emails, we also have an ebook called This Time is Personal, and we'll include that in the comment section when the show's over. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, it's a great ebook.
Okay, so tip number 2 is trying to handle your customers too quickly. So of course, we want to make sure that we're addressing people's needs as fast as possible. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we know exactly what it is that we need to solve their problem. So you want to make sure that you're taking a moment to make sure that you have the answer to their question or that you have the solution to their problem. So just make sure that you're not just making a snap judgment or a snap response, and make sure that you know exactly what it is that you can do to help them. You also with your customer service representatives, you want to encourage them to kind of ditch the scripts and try to get a little more personal, a little more conversational. Obviously it's good to have your key things to say, but you want to also make sure that you're not that they can be a little more conversational with how they respond.
Yeah, not too robotic, right? So just like have a nice conversation with a customer and make them feel special. Right. But what are you guys' ways to deal with customer complaints? I mean, we definitely want to hear about it, because the more ideas we have, the more blogs we can create and maybe give you credit. So if you have any ideas you want to share with us, please share them in the comments below. But yeah, so right now we have number 1 is over automation. Don't forget to make a list. Mm-hmm. Number 2, trying to handle customers too quickly. Yeah. Just kind of like get the problem out of the way. I mean, we're just talking about this. Like, make sure you're listening to your customers' needs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
System outages is number 3. So we know there's going to be technical difficulties. We know things could go wrong, and there might be, maybe you're scheduling something in advance, like site cleaning or anything like that. So your customers need to be aware of this, because what if you know this on a Saturday night you have like site maintenance, and then all these customers just for some reason are online Saturday night. You want to make sure that you've told them ahead of time so that they're not complaining, and maybe they'll go to Twitter and they'll try to complain or voice out their frustrations, and they'll see, oh, hey, this business was nice enough to let me know that they were going to have an outage or cleaning or anything like that. So communicate, provide support via email, make sure you're available to online chat if possible, or Facebook or anything like that. And then let your customers know how to reach you. It's very important. Like we know here at Infusionsoft, like if somebody wants to contact us, they have social, chat, they can call us. We want to be available for you, so you should be available for your customers as well.
Correct. All right. So number four is slow turnaround. You want to avoid a slow turnaround. So yes, we did just talk about making sure you don't respond too quickly to your customer complaints or responses, feedback, whatever. But you also want to make sure that you're not waiting too long to get back to them either. I mean, we live in this time of on demand, right? Social media, we expect a response like that. That's just kind of the nature of how it is these days. So you want to make sure that your customers are feeling listened to and heard. So you want to make sure that you can have somewhat of a speedy response, and if you aren't able to have to be able to provide them with a reason why, like say, I'm so sorry, I was trying to find that information for you. I want to make sure that I have the best answer to help you out.
Right. That's something that we do on social here because sometimes customers think that we didn't see like their complaint or we didn't see their question. But if we just let them know, hey, like we're just trying to find an answer for you, hang tight, then we care.
Right.
So how do you guys handle the slow turnaround? I mean, with your small businesses or if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a solopreneur, we know you're super busy. We want to hear from you. How do you handle that slow turnaround or when you get too many customers trying to talk to you? Please let us know in the comments. Number 5 is undervaluing your customer service team. You guys, like, their customer service team is everything because these are the people that will directly speak for you on your behalf to your customers. And if you're not valuing them, if you're not appreciating them, if you're not making sure that they're happy, they're not going to make sure that your customers are happy. So, lift up their morale. Like, make sure that if you don't do that, I mean, if you don't do that, their morale will sink to rock bottom, and so will your customers' morale. So don't do that. And then find ways to motivate your employees so that they're happy and everyone's happy.
Absolutely. Okay, the last tip is number 6. No complaints. Oh, no, don't assume that no complaints means good customer service. You may, you know, studies have shown that 1 out of every 26 disgruntled customers will complain. So that means that for every one complaint you receive, there are 25 other dissatisfied customers who don't complain to you. They're either saying it to their friends and family and telling them not to use your business, or they're saying it on a social platform but not directly to your company. So on the flip side, if you are receiving like a boatload of compliments but only a few complaints, then you definitely have a reason to smile. Move on.
Yeah. So we have some extra tips which you'll also find on the blog, but we figured we'd just tell you a little bit about these tips right now on the live.
Kind of preparing you to deal with the complaints. Now you have the things of what not to do, but now it's like it's going to be inevitable that you can't please everyone. So now you're going to need to figure out how to prepare yourself to address those complaints that you get.
Yeah, so number 1, I mean, you can talk as a team. You can talk with your staff about how to handle complaints, about how to handle customers that aren't happy. And then if you address this ahead of time, you'll probably avoid something uncomfortable or awkward on the phone or an email. So you are addressing things before they happen and you're talking to your team to make sure everything goes smoothly in case of an emergency.
Sure. You also want to make sure that you can find complaints before they find you. Like I just mentioned, sometimes customers aren't going to complain directly to your company. They're going to go complain on like a review site or on social media to their followers, to their friends and family. So you want to make sure that you're keeping an eye out on the landscape and that you're keeping tabs of what people are saying about you throughout the internet, and also just kind of like what your people's perception is of your company. And also, better yet, be the first person to start the complaint conversation, and you can send post purchase emails and surveys to customers to help figure out what it is that they are pleased about and what displeases them. Yeah, and you actually, if you're using an automation software like Infusionsoft, you can send these emails automatically after every purchase. And the software, we can also it also alerts you to negative feedback, so that when responding to these rises to the top of your inbox and to the top of your to-do list, that you can take a proactive approach.
Yeah, so we have more tips like these on the blog, but we got to wrap it up here, and we're going to see you on Twitter in a little bit. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into our YouTube live. And if you want to rewatch it, if you just are just tuning in, you can always go back to the beginning, or check out the blog in the link below. And if you have any questions, please make sure that you comment and you subscribe.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.